Greetings, friends. It's Pat back with another episode of Let's Talk Travel. And this evening, we are going to touch on all inclusive resorts. It's been a little while since I have discussed all inclusives, and things change a bit from one year to the next. So we want to kind of do updates periodically on what's going on in any kind of travel topic because things are subject to change from time to time as well things evolve. uh, so we're going to start off. I'm going to tell you the what, where, when, who, all the good stuff, and we're going to name names about our favorite resorts for all inclusive stays for 2024. So you will want to stay tuned for that part of the show for sure. Now, all inclusive. What is an all inclusive? Well, the name pretty much says it all. It is a resort where you travel and your food, your entertainment, your beverages, pretty much everything is included. Well, now, not everything. You will pay premiums for such things as spa treatments. If you have a special beachside lobster dinner, for example, that you do, that's an optional activity. If you go to a casino, if there's a casino on site, things like that, personal purchases. So technically not all inclusive. I don't know anywhere on the planet you can go and have your personal shopping included. So there's always some exclusions no matter what. But all inclusive, great value because pretty much everything, the basics that anyone would need as far as food, entertainment, and so forth is all included in your stay. And the where. Now, this is just a little primer for folks who haven't maybe done the all-inclusive. We haven't spoken to you before about the all-inclusive vacations. The big three all-inclusive destinations are in the Western Caribbean. This is where you will inevitably get your best bang for the buck for an all-inclusive vacation. Pretty much always in this order: Cancun area, that the safe area of Mexico. Cancun tourist areas are pretty much as safe as staying anywhere in the United States is going to be. We've sent hundreds of travelers there without incident. So safety concerns be alleviated on that front. As long as you don't be stupid, you're going to be safe in these destinations pretty much all the time. So Cancun, always pretty much going to be your best value. Then comes with the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana area. We love that, with beautiful beaches. And then followed by Jamaica, and pricing pretty much usually in that order. There's the occasional exception, but usually Cancun's going to get you the most bang for your buck, followed by Punta Cana and then Jamaica. All fabulous destinations with exquisite resorts at every level for different needs and price points, budget requirements, and just beautiful resorts and destinations. So all three are great. Other options, yes, there are plenty of other options for your all-inclusive vacations. If you want to go somewhere other than those destinations, St. Lucia is a top-notch, beautiful island, great safety, good to go out. And if you want to wander about, St. Lucia is a good bet. Just one of the prettiest islands in the Caribbean. Aruba is another great bet. Costa Rica, on the West Coast, they have excellent resorts. A lot of our clients choose to go to stay in the Arenal volcano area for a few nights and then move over to the coast to relax at an all-inclusive. The area around the Arenal volcano area, those are not all-inclusive for the most part. European plan where you pay for your meals and so forth, but definitely a very beautiful area. So if you're going to Costa Rica, you might consider that as a stopover for 2 or 3 nights on your way to the coast. and even Dubai. There is a real resort, an all-inclusive, even in Dubai. So those are some of the areas where you could go and do an all-inclusive vacation with pretty much everything included. Some of the other things that you might consider, particularly if you're doing 5 nights, 6 nights, less than a full week, um, those Western three, the top three that I mentioned, your value destinations, those are great choices because of the air schedules. For most metropolitan airports in the US, you are going to find very good air schedules to all three of those destinations. Many cities have nonstop departures coming and going, always a consideration. We try to avoid doing one stop, certainly two stops, but we try to avoid stops for our clients because that just doubles the opportunity for cancellations and lost luggage. You know what I mean? So we definitely want to look at air schedules as well as value when we're planning, particularly for shorter stays where you don't have a week or 10 days to dedicate to your trip. Now, do not expect to go. Some people they want to go to Puerto Rico, they want to go to the Virgin Islands, likely because they don't have a passport and they want to do all inclusive. Folks, I'm sorry, but those just are not great all inclusive destinations. There is there's one or two very, very pricey. This is not going to be where you're going to go and get a value bang for the buck kind of vacation if you do all inclusive. And most of those resorts and hotels there do not offer all inclusive packages at any rate. So you're better off if you want to get a great vacation with fabulous resorts, beautiful beaches, and great value. Those top three are usually going to be by far your best bet. Now, who should do an all inclusive vacation? Well, if you like value, but maybe you consider yourself non cruiser, the all inclusive vacation is a good runner up to the value of a cruise as far as your bang for the buck is concerned. Uh, great value at the all inclusive. You know exactly, for the most part, what you're going to be spending, other than some discretionary souvenir buying and spa services and things like that. You know what your bottom line is going to be. You can book ahead. We're happy to take payments. So anybody who is budgeting, people, you know, pretty much anybody, if you're looking for 5-star luxury, lay by the beach and don't lift a finger, you might lift a hand and somebody puts a drink in it. But other than that, you are going to have rest and relax. Some people like resorts that have a lot of socialization and activities. There are a lot of options for that, particularly I'm thinking you younger people, younger couples. Breathless, for example, is a great choice for that if you like something with a lot of activity and a social vibe. That would be a great choice for you. Honeymooners, romance getaways, uh, just basically any traveler looking for a great vacation and all inclusive where you can have a mixture of activities and relaxation. You just can hardly beat an all inclusive vacation for your choice for travel on that front. Now, how do you want to travel? Basically, I'm telling you, you want to book a package. So primarily you really should shop with a travel advisor where we have those options for you. We can give you the uh, the options for putting together your air transportation, your transfers, your insurance, and your stay at the resort in a nice seamless package where you don't have to do everything piecemeal. And almost always you're going to save significantly when you're bundling that air and resort stay together. It is almost always cheaper. Folks, we have usually contracted rates and packages. I have even seen one time that I remember very vividly when I had a client who was shopping. She wanted to go to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and she was looking for a hotel, and we could book for her hotel and air bundled together, cheaper than booking direct, just for hotel only for the resort there in San Juan. That's been about a year ago now, but we can really usually save money because we bundle your package and put it all in one seamless package. So do just book through a travel advisor. You're going to not have to stress about things. We're there to answer your questions and make sure that everything is all in place for your trip. Now, like I said, I've given you a lot of information about the where and the who, um, and we'll touch on when later. But I'm going to just tell you that we are going to name names now of our favorite. This is my favorite picks for all-inclusive resort stays. Just freshen this up for 2024, checking on all different uh, fronts for what I really recommend for your all-inclusive stays in these various destinations. And by the way, I have a ticker going across the bottom. If you are ready to book or explore, just get a no obligation quote. You can go to dancingmoontravel.com and click on our contact form, and we will get back to you with a no obligation quote, or you can call our 800 number. There you'll have an option to choose any one of our various advisors. Any of us can help with your all-inclusive vacation stay, and make sure that it is unforgettable. So now with that said, just make a note of that number going by on the ticker there, and I am going to start naming names of my favorite picks for your resort stays in Cancun. I'm going to start with Cancun. Always one of my top choices for our clients because they have beautiful resorts, beautiful beaches, and great pricing always. Now, what kind of traveler are you? That's going to make a big difference in where you want to stay. If you are a romance traveler, if you are someone who is maybe looking for a honeymoon stay, one of our very favorite go-to resorts in the Cancun area is the Valentin Imperia Maya. This is a stunning resort. It's not a small resort, but it has a very intimate feel. Uh, Excellent food. If you're a foodie, you will love this resort choice. They have wonderful service, just everything top notch here, and the romance factor is just at all time high with this particular resort. So again, very good choice for honeymooners, for people looking for a private getaway with an intimate feel and still having a lot of options that the bigger resorts offer. You're going to love a stay at Valentin Imperial Maya the Cancun area. 5-star all the way. Another resort that I love in the Cancun area, there are a number of secrets resorts. Basically, anywhere you have secrets resorts, they are a great choice for an all-inclusive. They are 5-star, wonderful service, beautiful food, and just fabulous resorts. Always have excellent beaches. My recommendation, one of my top recommendations for a choice for one of the secrets resorts in the Cancun area is this particular one. This is Secrets Playa Mujeres. It's on the island of Playa Mujeres. It's beautiful, exquisite resorts, really something of a flagship resort for the Secrets chain of resorts. Again, factor for romance and luxury on these resorts. And they are not exclusively couples. Some resorts really do specify they cater to couples only, such as Sandals. Valentin Imperial Maya is a little bit that direction. But even, I've got a couple of sisters who have booked into the one of the Secrets resorts there in Cancun. They've gone with the Vine, but there are several different choices of Secrets resorts in the Cancun area. You cannot go wrong with any one of those. Now, families, you like to travel too, and when the kids are happy, everybody's happy when traveling as a family, right? So we want to make sure that any resorts you book when you're booking with us with a family, we want to make sure that there are great options for the kids. Uh, Things like water parks or um, uh, kids clubs, and that would they start at toddler and go all the way through the teens, because you want, particularly, oh my goodness, if the teenagers aren't happy, can't they put a damper on everything? So you want to make sure that there are plenty of activities, water sports, planned activities, things where they can go play volleyball on the beach, and the kids clubs where they have age appropriate activities for all the different ages. So those are essentials when families travel. I recommend the Iberostar. Here again, it's a Playa Mujeres location. Very, very beautiful resort, and it is geared toward families. Moon Palace is another resort that caters it. It's a great choice for adults as well, but uh, spectacular choice for families. Many, many activities. Beautiful resort. Always gets fabulous reviews from our clients. And finally, for families, I highly recommend Xcaret. Now, this is a resort. It's a little further out, but there's a bunch of theme parks right there, and your stay at Xcaret Resort actually includes your admission to these various theme parks. So if you're traveling as a family, it really doesn't get much better than Xcaret Resort. Highly recommend that for families. Now, what about budget travelers? Not everybody has unlimited funds to spend on their vacation, and you still want a fabulous vacation experience. And I love this small chain of ocean resorts. Ocean Coral and Turquesa in Cancun is always one of our go-to resorts when budget is an issue in that area. You just really, really get a great value resort with beautiful amenities, beautiful resort, good food. You cannot go wrong with Ocean Coral and Turquesa. I cannot tell you how many of our travelers have been there, both couples and families, and come back just very, very happy with their stay at that resort. So there you have it. That kind of covers my picks for the Cancun area for spring 2024. Let's move on now and take a look at the Dominican Republic, which is usually right behind Cancun. And we focus on the Punta Cana area, which is a huge resort area there. It is very popular. It has beautiful beaches. Again, excellent air schedules going into that area. Such an important consideration. You really don't want to have to spend your entire first and last days of a trip. If you have 5 days, every minute of that counts. So you want to make sure that you're going somewhere that has a very good air schedule to minimize your flight time. I mean, you really don't want to spend all of your time just getting there and going home. You deserve to be at the resort having a great time more than you do that just getting there and coming home. So I have an incredible resort there that is always just a go-to for us for the romance and luxury people. These travelers absolutely love this exquisite resort. This is Sanctuary Cap Cana. Now, it's a very unusual resort. While it is really a large property, it's just laid out in such a way that it has such an intimate feel. And they have this building that is castle-like, with a lot of different room categories here. You see, you have your swim ups, you have junior suites, you have a number. In this is just one of the buildings here, but they have just an array of different sizes. Here's an overview, an aerial view that gives you a better view of that particular castle building, and you can see in the background some of their other buildings, and they also offer, if you're a honeymooner, they have these exquisite suites that have their own private plunge pool. So this is absolutely fabulous choice if you are a romance traveler. If you're looking for a honeymoon, this resort gets my highest recommendation every single time. Did I mention the food? The food is exquisite at this particular resort. You just cannot go wrong there. And here is just one of the rooms that they offer, and they're all different, but this is one of the rooms, just to give you a quick example of that. But if you're looking for a romantic getaway, an intimate luxury getaway, you cannot do better than Sanctuary Cap Cana, and we can help you book that seamless package at that resort as well. Now, if you are a family traveler, there is a great resort there that I happen to love. One of the Dreams family of brands. They have a beautiful Onyx resort there. This resort gets just the highest reviews that I hardly ever see reviews this good for a family resort. So the Onyx Dreams Resort there in Punta Cana, great choice for families. Also, they have an Iberostar there. That's, again, Iberostar is, you're going to have larger resorts with huge array of activities, a great choice for families with something for everyone. I love their Selección Hacienda Dominicus for this particular destination. Just an amazing family resort there in Punta Cana. And I would suggest, for the budget-minded traveler, you want a moderate resort, I have two of the ocean brands again here, the Ocean Blue and Sand or Ocean El Faro, both excellent resorts at a very affordable price point. So highly recommend those resorts if you are trying to watch your budget and want to have a great experience without totally blowing the bank. So that pretty much covers the resorts, and we're going to move on now to Jamaica. Jamaica, fabulous island, man. It is just a beautiful destination, and it's one of those where they have beautiful resorts, beautiful beaches, and we just book a lot of Jamaica vacations for people. And again, I am going to recommend here a Secrets Resort. I love this. They have a few choices on the island of Jamaica. I love their Wild Orchid. So Secrets Wild Orchid would be one of my recommendations for the romance luxury traveler. Everybody knows the Sandals resorts, and we book Sandals. I have nothing against them, but I think there are several, just everybody knows Sandals. But there's, some of these choices are basically offering what Sandals offers without quite the same price tag, if you get what I mean. So I really, while we do book Sandals on request, I really do recommend some of these Secrets. The Couples Resorts is another one. Couples Swept Away in Jamaica is a great choice. This is a small, I think they have 3 or 4 resorts now in Jamaica, the Couples brand, and they are Jamaica centered. They have a Jamaica sort of vibe. They aren't quite as homogenized as some of the other brands are, where you don't quite know where you are. You do know you're in Jamaica when you stay at one of the Couples resorts. And here again, you've got your 5-star luxury, great food, great romance factor. So secrets and couples are a couple of our choices for Jamaica for the 5-star traveler who's looking for luxury and or romance. Now, as to family traveler, again, we're looking for something that's going to offer you great options for everyone. So the adults have their stuff and the kids are happy. So everybody is not being pestered by the kids. I'm bored. You don't want to hear that. I'm going to go with Iberostar Selection Rose Hall. The Iberostar Selection Rose Hall. That's one of our go-to resorts for families on uh, who want to visit Jamaica. And another one I like there very much is the Royalton Blue Water Resort. These are very, very good resorts for the family travelers. They're going to give you everything you need: good food, good service, beautiful resort, and plenty of activities for everyone to plug in and be engaged and entertained. As to the more moderate budgets there, I love the Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters. This is, again, it is associated with that Royalton Blue Waters that I spoke of. This is adults only on this particular value resort. So it's related to that Royalton Blue Waters, but this is an adult only section of the resort. And another ocean resort, the Ocean Coral Spring, is another one that's great value at that resort. And we highly recommend our clients who have been there come back happy, happy travelers. So we've covered a lot of ground here. I just want to remind you one thing you want to consider when planning your all-inclusive vacation is the time of year. You're going to get your best values if you travel a bit off season. Everybody wants to escape the winter in the Midwest and the Northeast and those areas. So uh, like starting in the holiday season and running through the end of March, those resorts are going to be premium priced because you just have high demand. Again, you have then in the summertime, from the end of May through early August these days, you have your summer, your family travelers. Again, demand perks up, prices follow along, and since they're filling the resorts, you're going to have premium pricing for those times. Shoulder seasons in the springtime, usually beginning early to mid-April and running through mid to late May. Great time to book your all-inclusive resort to get the most bang for your buck. Again, you have in starting mid-August through like November, you're going to have some very good pricing. Now, you do want to keep in mind that you do have this as the Caribbean, folks. You do have hurricane season to contend with, and unlike cruise ships, these resorts cannot move out of the way. So if a storm is headed that way, that could impact your vacation. You want to make absolutely certain that you do have insurance in place for your stay there. So if you need to cancel because a storm is headed that way, chances are that you will want that insurance, and we're going to pretty much insist that you have it anyway. We really do not want our clients to leave the shores of the United States uninsured. It's just not a good decision, folks. I'm telling you, I can cite chapter and verse of things that have happened to clients who made them very, very happy that they had insurance. So finally, one more thing I want to note for this, just to again just bring to light that you do very much want to bundle your packages. go through a professional travel advisor. You see our banner is still perking along there across the bottom of your screen there. We are standing by ready to help you with a no obligation quote. If you want to see what the options are for your next vacation, we're here to help. But for goodness sakes, do book through a professional travel advisor. We have access to be able to bundle your package so it is seamless, including your air, your transportation on the ground, your insurance, and your stay at the resort. And almost always that means you're going to save money over trying to do this piecemeal booking it yourself. I can almost guarantee that every time you're going to come off better working with a professional travel advisor for these vacations. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're glad you're here. And as you know, for live listeners, we always have some kind of great giveaway for our live listeners only. And I'm going to go, we haven't given these away for a long, long time now. These are some travel related drink coasters. They're stone, they're high quality, they're beautiful. Use them at your home. They make a great gift. Also, if you happen to know someone who likes to travel, these make a great gift for travelers. You can put it away for a birthday or even for Christmas. I know some of you, like me, tend to do your Christmas shopping all year long and have it all done early. Sometimes I'm more successful at getting that done than others. But if you are watching live this evening only, just our live listeners, I want you to enter in the chat box all inclusive, just all inclusive. Those two words I want in the chat this evening, and we'll be drawing somebody's name to win these travel coasters. Haven't given them away for probably at least 3 months now. It's been a while. So if you would like to have these for yourself or for a gift, all inclusive in the chat box, and you'll be entered in our drawing. Thanks again for tuning in. We so appreciate you. And come back again next week for another fun episode of Let's Talk Travel. Bye now.